You can do it. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you can't get something in life, that you can't manifest something, because they're full of shit. And the reason they're saying that is because they simply haven't created the reality they want. They simply are not living their dream life. What's up, everybody? It's your favorite YouTuber, the spiritual bad bitch. My name is Anila Sita, okay? On this channel, we talk about manifestation and, just upgrading, becoming the best version of yourself. I like to share a lot of my personal stories because I am here to be real and to inspire. Anyways, today's video is about scripting, bitch. I actually don't like scripting. I'm gonna be 100% honest, but I realized I actually do a manifestation technique which is low-key scripting, but it's kind of like in my own way. It's like scripting, but faster and less effort, okay? It's more like the gratitude journal method and the list method, I guess. For those who follow me, you know that I give you all the juicy knowledge on how to get shit fast and conveniently and in a fun way. You know what I'm saying? Like, manifestation is supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to feel like a chore. For those who know me, you already know I always share the technique first, and then I share some personal stories of what I manifested. So let's get into the technique. So I actually have my journal here where I do this. So I mentioned this technique in a video called the 5-minute exercise that changed my life, but I'm gonna get into it again now because this one literally has changed my life. So this is the gratitude journal method, but I didn't realize that gratitude journaling is literally a way to script. So what you're gonna do is you need to get yourself a journal where on the left page, you're gonna write down all the things that you already have in your life that you're grateful for. And on the right page, you're gonna write all the things you're grateful for that you don't have yet. If this sounds complicated, I'm gonna give you an example right now. So on the left page, you're gonna write things like, thank you for the roof above my head. Thank you for hot water. That's stuff that you already have, I'm assuming. If you're watching my video, I'm assuming you have hot water. On the right page, you're gonna write stuff that you don't have yet, but you're gonna write it as if you already have it. So for an example, I wrote here, thank you for monetization on YouTube. This is actually something that manifested. I've had this journal for a while, so some of the shit on here has come true. But basically, you wanna write stuff here as if it's already happening. So it's like, thank you for the date with this person, or thank you for roses from this person. Thank you for making my video go viral. Thank you for allowing me to make money doing what I love. These are just things that I wrote here, right? That's basically the gratitude journal method. And now the key when you do this is to really feel it. Like, especially if you're going through shit in your life and your life is not the way that you want it to be. Trust me, I've been there. And this method actually really helps to make you feel better. But it's important that you only write down things that you're actually grateful for. So I sometimes would just want to fill up the page by writing as many things as I possibly should be feeling grateful for, but sometimes I realize I'm not actually feeling grateful for them. So when you do this exercise, I need you to tap into what are you actually grateful for, because that's going to raise your vibration, and it's also going to make your brain look more for positive things in your life opposed to negative things. And then on the right page, where you write stuff that you want to manifest, have fun with it. I love this technique because it enables me to manifest a billion things at once, okay? What's so funny is, even as I look at this random page I opened, I see 5 things on here that have actually manifested. So do you see how cool this is, that you can literally write this and write as many things as you want, and they could all just be manifesting at different times in your life? You know what I mean? I love this because, bitch, I'm impatient and I've got many things that I'm trying to manifest. So this method works like a charm for that. Now, for the people who are gonna ask me, how many times do you do it? Not gonna lie, when I was in a really bad place, I used to do this every single day because I was quite ungrateful. So I needed something to bring the gratitude into my life every single day. So I would do this every single day at night before going to sleep. But now I only do it when I'm trying to manifest something. So I'll just write you know, whenever I feel like I want to do it. And you know what's crazy is it doesn't really matter how many times you do it, because if you embody an energy of gratitude every day without doing this exercise, like you just naturally are grateful, I feel like that's the state I'm in right now. You don't have to do this technique all the time, because you could do it once and it can make you feel incredible, and then you could only just come back to it when you feel like shit again. Do you get what I'm saying? But that's basically what I do. Now, the next little technique that's also scripting, I wanted to add that into this video because, again, the gratitude journal method, like, I feel like that's maybe a method of its own, but it's low-key scripting, because at the end of the day, scripting is just manifesting through writing. So this is a way that you're scripting too. Another way that I like to manifest is by writing lists about the different kind of things that I'm trying to manifest. I actually don't do this on paper all the time. Sometimes I do this when I'm like on the bus going somewhere, and if it's a shit day and I really want to manifest to feel better about something, I write sentences of what I would want. So for instance, I'll give you an example. I literally did this today on my phone in the notes app. Basically today I was feeling low-key insecure and stuck in my head and feeling self-doubt, and I was like, I want to record a video today, but I have so much self-doubt. What if people don't like me? So what did I do? I used that thought to write the opposite of what I do want to happen. So I pulled out my notes and I was like, people find me empowering. People find me entertaining. People love to watch my shit. I wrote down sentences that tackled like my insecurities and my doubts. You can do this with anything, right? Like, it doesn't have to be sentences of what people think about you. It could even be if you're trying to manifest like a person, right? I love to exaggerate situations where I write something like, he is obsessed with me, or he is constantly thinking about me, he's texting me constantly. I will write down sentences that feel so good to see them, like on my phone, to see it written and be like, yeah, that's what I'm manifesting right now by writing this down. Do you know what I'm saying? And the reason why, you know, I call this video like fast and like less effort of scripting is because to me, this is like way easier and way faster to just write something in a note form, to write lists of things that I want to happen. So things like, I feel so confident, people love me, he's obsessed with me, I'm making so much money is constantly coming into my account. Like sentences that are just straight to the point. Because scripting, obviously, you know, I don't know who you are and you might not be the same as me. You might love the scripting method, which is, you know, to extensively describe how you want your days to be. Essentially, that's how most people script. They write down almost like a novel of how their life is going, and they explain everything in vivid detail with lots of emotions. And even though that's awesome, and if that works for some people, like, that's cool, but for me, I'm just not in that mood to write a fucking novel about the life I'm not living yet. I would rather just write a list of the things that I want and give it like an order to the universe. You know, like, you know what, I'm feeling self-doubt right now, so I'm gonna ask the universe for confidence and write down, people think I'm confident, people love me, I am confident. And what's crazy is my vibration changes in a second after doing this. So if ever, you know, you feel like you want to script while you're on the bus or while you're on the train or whatever, again, if it's like manifesting physical appearance even, you could be like, my butt is so big. I love the way my body looks. I love how people look at me. People adore my body. People are constantly complimenting my body. If it's something like a boyfriend that you're trying to manifest, you could be like, this guy came into my life and bought me roses. I'm treated so well, you know, blah, 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 like whatever you want to say. But the main thing here is having fun, okay? Don't think that the examples I'm giving are the only ones you can use. You can literally say whatever you want, like just write intuitively. Go on your phone and write shit of how you would like your life to be, how you would like people to see you. Write it as if you're literally creating that person just by writing this list. So depending on how shit I feel, some days I do the gratitude journal method, and then after I also do this list scripting thing. Some days I only do the list. It just depends. So just tap into what excites you, okay? I'm not here on my channel to ever tell you what to do because I hate that shit. I think you should just take what feels good and take what resonates and what you feel inspired by and then make it your own. Do you get what I'm saying? And now let's get to the fun, juicy part, which is what I manifested with this method. I'm gonna give you a freaking list of things. Okay, I manifested a boyfriend in the past with the gratitude journal method, YouTube monetization with the gratitude journal method. I got rid of my anxiety through the list form thing. I would write down things every day, like my anxiety is gone, or before the week started, I would write, thank you for an anxiety-free week. And I know some people are gonna say that's not the smartest thing to write because that intention has the word anxiety in it. And a lot of people who teach about the law of attraction, they say, you know, you shouldn't be focusing on like a word like anxiety. You should rather put something like thank you for a peaceful week. But to be honest, I don't really think your choice of words matters. I think it's all about your vibration and your intention and your energy. So as long as you have an intention to have a peaceful week that is free of anxiety, it doesn't matter if you write, you know, thank you for an anxiety-free week or thank you for a peaceful week, because it's like, it's the intention. Do you get what I'm saying? Another thing I manifested is clients. Because I'm a tarot reader, well, not really, I'm like an intuitive healing tarot reader, if you get me. And I manifested so many clients with this method. I manifested jobs, a very difficult job to attain actually, manifested that with this method, where I literally just wrote down, you know, the company called me, they really like me, they want me to work for them, they offered me the job. I wrote the list. You get what I'm saying? The list of the events that are happening, but literally as simple and fast and effortless as possible, because I am not into massive effort for manifesting. I just think it's backwards. Another thing I manifested with the list form is text messages and people being obsessed with me. And that's a dangerous one, okay? Because it really does work. I have an entire video on how to get people to think about you constantly and obsessively. It's literally called that. But this has helped me a lot. So I would write down things like, thank you for this person always texting me. Thank you for this person literally being obsessed with me. And I would literally just write lists of like, he always wants to hang out with me. He is so addicted to my energy. Do you know what I'm saying? I would do that and I would feel the vibration of what I was writing and then attract it, because again, everything is energy. You're not attracting it because you're just writing it. You're attracting it because what you're writing is making you feel good. Do you get what I'm saying? Because feeling good is the motherfucking goal in life, okay? And the more that you go in the direction of doing things that make you feel good, it's gonna come to you a lot easier. Then another thing I manifested with the list form is one of my best friends. I wanted to manifest bad bitch friends because I came to London and I literally had no friends and I was so upset. And then one day I was like, I'm sick of fucking feeling sad and feeling sorry for myself. So I wrote down a list of qualities that I wanted, and I wrote things like, I want to have soul-feeding conversations. Thank you for soul-feeding conversations. I specified that I wanted to meet a girl who is a Taurus star sign because I'm a Taurus. And I was just curious, like, what it's like to be friends with a Taurus. You wanna know what's really funny? I just wrote a list that was like this short, okay? Like, it was so fucking short. Literally 3 days later, I went on this event and I met so many people, but particularly I met one of my best friends. And every time I went out with her afterwards, I told her about the Taurus thing, and every single woman that we attracted to be like part of us or like to talk to us, we would ask what her star sign is, and she would be like, oh, I'm a Taurus. And me and her would just start fucking laughing because she knew that I was manifesting that. It's almost like the moment that you set an intention, the universe brings in an abundance of it, okay? Because there's so many Tauruses in this world. And also, there's so much of what you're trying to manifest. So whatever you came here to manifest, you can do it. There is an abundance of that. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you can't get something in life, that you can't manifest something, because they're full of shit. And the reason they're saying that is because they simply haven't created the reality they want. They simply are not living their dream life. Always listen to people who have what you want, okay? That's why I will never tell you that you can't manifest something, because you're the universe, okay? The universe. You're the universe. So why would you not be able to attract anything that it is that you want? Do you get what I'm saying? So that's all I've got to say for today. I really hope that this video made you feel good and resonated and just uplifted your soul. I want you to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, you got this. You fucking got this, because you're a bad bitch. Okay? You fucking got this. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that. Here's the digital hug for everybody that watches my videos. Thank you so much. I'm sending you so much love and light.